answer that question for you. Want to kind of get back into the swing of what we've been talking about. You've shared a lot of different things concerning your vision for the city, what the city could be if you were elected for mayor, what your responsibility is, which I think a lot of times that question is avoided, but I'm so glad it was answered today. What makes you different from your opponent?
Well, I'm 33 years old. My opponent's considerably older.
Okay.
And I have the fresh vision and the new energy that we need in this city. And I was born and raised here. I have a great respect for everything that has come before us. I know that I'm standing on the shoulders of others as I do my work. I also know that it's time for this generation to step up and take personal responsibility for the kids in this community and for the schools, for diversifying the economy, doing what we can to make the streets safe in cooperation with our police force. So I believe that it's time to make a change, that it's time to get on the right track and get Flint into the 21st century. It's 2007, and we're 7 years late trying to get into that 21st century. We can't afford to get passed by. We've got to get on the information highway. We've got to bring these smaller, lighter, high-tech companies to Flint, start attracting more college students into downtown. We have an awful lot of work that we have to do, and I believe that I can see forward. I can see what Flint needs to be in 2020 when my own son is graduating from high school and going off to college. We need that vision right now in this community. I believe that I bring that.
So I'm a person who is a voter, registered to vote in the city of Flint, and I can't choose who I need to vote for. I've heard some good things from the other candidate from Williamson's campaign, and I heard some good things from your campaign. And you have a small window of time to convince me to vote for you. Why would I vote for Dayne Wiley?
I'm taking head on the big challenges that we have in this city. I'm working not only to win an election, but to bring opportunity back to this city. We have to have those job opportunities. Our youth have to have opportunities in our parks and community centers. And as a parent, that's what I'm committed to fighting for. I know we're in a fight for Flint's future, and we're all feeling pressure from a lot of directions. And I'm the one who can represent you, and I'm the one who has the experience working in that successful mayor's office. When I was with Tony Williams, Washington, D.C. turned around. It was a team effort. I was one part of the team, and I'm proud of the role that I played. Now this is the next step. We have to do it here in Flint, and I have the experience and the vision and that commitment to this city. I love Flint as much as anybody, and no one has more commitment to the city than I do. I've chosen to be here. I've chosen to raise my kids here. We're all in this together, and if we work hard enough, then we can really get down the road.
And it's good to hear someone say that they love Flint. This is the birthplace of community education. Mm-hmm. So it's good to know that someone has a passion for the city. What events do you have coming up?
Well, this is an exciting campaign, and we mentioned earlier that we're down to 3 weeks before Election Day, Tuesday, November 6th. One thing that your viewers may want to come out to is an event at the Palm Tree up on Clio Road. It's on Monday the 22nd at 5 p.m. I'll be up there helping to serve the soft drinks to people who come up to meet and greet with me and spend some time. They can bring their questions. They don't get a chance to call them in, then come on up to the Palm Tree. And you can also check my website, votewalling.com, and see everything that we have happening. We have action weekends every Saturday. There'll surely be some other events, but the one at the Palm Tree I wanted to specifically mention. People will see this show and have a little bit of time to put that on their calendar.
Now, with the forum like what you're having at the Palm Tree, will forums like that continue after the election if you're elected into office?
Yeah, I'll have open office hours on a weekly basis. I mentioned my commitment to get into a school every week. And this won't just be me. This will also be the people who I appoint to the key positions. They may not all be able to do it on a weekly basis, but I'll ensure that they join me at these open office hours. We'll continue to knock on doors. I now have a map in my office with a red marker that's on every street that I've walked so far.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to keep knocking on these doors until I've made it onto every block. I'm not going to be able to get there by November 6th. I'm going to try to get into every neighborhood. I'm not going to be able to get onto every street. But we'll keep knocking on doors all the way through. And a year and a half or so from now, I'll be able to make an announcement that I've literally walked every block in Flint and had a chance to talk with voters in each of those areas, the voters and families.
We've had some